Alrighty, chat. Here it is. Fred Nat's ballpark. Somewhat transit accessible via FXBG Go exclamation mark. And this is the Virginia Credit Union Stadium, host of the Fredericksburg Nationals, aka the Fred Nats. It is a part of the Carolina League, which is a single A minor league with major league affiliations to, surprise, surprise, the Washington Nationals, which, along with sharing the same region, for lack of a better term, they also share the same stale, boring, and bland facade. And look, I rep the Nats, but we gotta do better than this. I even brought out my rent-free roommate to judge what he thinks of the stadium. He didn't want none of it, and he just wanted food from me. Anyways, we said hi and bye to the convention center, and we decided to get into a little bit of a rabbit hole to see what the exurbs of Fredericksburg looks like. So far, in terms of aesthetics, it's very lovely, and it reminds me a lot of Leesburg, with like hints of that like more like suburban, like spread out nature of Kingstown, where you have that like, oh, I'm new but I'm gonna make things classical type of aesthetics, which is what you're seeing right now. So right there's the Wegmans. It is heavily, fancily, aesthetically overbuilt, and this is really Kingstown core. Like lots of like open areas that needs to be developed with your extremely classical but newish style of architecture. So yeah, we're truly in the car-centric urbanistic nightmares that everybody in the urban spirit likes to talk about. Yeah, this is way too much. Don't worry, chat. Don't worry, chat. We got ourselves a diner. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely wild. There's a giant, and unnecessarily giant, to be exact, drive-through sign for Starbucks. Like look at this. Like really giant signs. Like Bassett, Big Screen Store, Ashley Furniture, PetSmart. My goodness, this area is like insanely suburbanized, exurbanized. And it all makes sense now. That sign right there says that we're in Central Park. Not in New York, but in Fredericksburg. Literally this entire corridor that I've been walking on for the past, I don't know how long have I really been walking, but nothing but parking lots and then strip malls everywhere. My goodness. Like, I cannot believe what I'm literally looking at. Like, it's ongoing. It is like continuous. There's a Target too. And then right behind me, that's like an actual Hallmark brick and mortar independent store. Well, there's some geese, I guess. But they literally crammed every single store known to man in this corridor. I can't call it a small corridor because, wow, it's like its own city at this point. See, if this was urbanized, these gooses would not have any issues trying to cross the road. Which way, Western one? Staying at the swimming hole or crossing the road? Yeah, they literally block traffic for this one, my goodness. Yeah, these gooses be like, get out of here, cars. We walking in here. Ironically enough, I stumbled on a Wawa next to where all the goosing activity will be. Guess what, champ? I found another diner. Yep, at least you get 2 diners in this corridor for the price of whatever. Yeah, by the way, trying to cross to the street is quite the chore to do. Yeah, there is one more place I do want to show you. There's literally more like shopping centers and all that stuff. Oh, look, a theme park. So yeah, it's like a very mini theme park. You got a couple of rides right there. You also got a pretty cool go-kart course. So yeah, quite a suburban haven of cars and parking lots and all that good stuff. And granted, I have grown up in a suburban type of environment, from the Route 1 corridor south of Alexandria to Annandale. I've seen places like Chantilly, Bull Run, various parts of Prince George's County, Henrico County, but this is quite excessive. Like, the entire area is nothing but like shopping strip malls. Keep in mind, buses, they aren't really that frequent. 1 hour, and it's a minibus like that one. And yes, I have actually gotten a chance to get on that from the FX BG Go hub to the ballpark. Obviously you saw that, but that was quite an experience. The seats, they were bad. Like, they're plastic, they're hard, they're even like extremely small even for me. But hey, at least it's free for now. And yeah, I was trying to find a place to cross, but no. Yeah. But yeah, literally right behind me, even more shopping centers. I think it's a mall. I'm way too tired to even test myself to go there. I'm gonna grab something and then we're going back to the Old Town District. Okay, what's the point of this like sidewalk if it just ends? My goodness, this really is the South.
A few moments later.
All right, so I grabbed something to eat, and yeah, I was generic, but you know. So I'm gonna get on the bus back to the main station. There, right in there, I missed my connection. So this would have been the stop. Somehow they're using the old logo instead of the new one. Well, I prefer that old logo and that old name. I mean, at least I can probably finish this drink until then, and I don't have to feel awkward about carrying it, even though it's 2025 and at this point nobody cares. I do. So rather than waiting for the bus to head back to the FX BGO hub, I decided to, and I know this is very redundant, walk straight down Plank Road. And there is some bit of reasoning behind the madness of what I'm doing, and that is to get a much more better experience of what it is walking this area. I will say it is a lot better than walking down Broad Street in Richmond in the middle of the night with no sidewalks. And the reason why there is a walk path is because we are nearby the Smith Run Trail, which is not really that exciting, but a pretty decent trail from what I've heard and seen bits of. But I wanted to see what was in between the car-pilled shopping centers and the Old Town area. And in this suburban area, it's not that bad, more Loudoun County-ish. There's like a decent mix of townhouses, apartments, single-family homes, and we're actually nearby the Mary Washington Medical Complex. I really do hope that the future of the FXB Go is gonna look really bright from what I've heard. But that's a talk for another video. Going back to Central Park, that area was shockingly massive. So massive, here is the picture of the shopping complex and Central Park, New York as comparison. Meaning in an alternate universe, the world's famous amphitheater would have been a Lowe's garden. That is how car-pilled Fredericksburg can be. It's definitely an eye-opening experience. Hopefully one day it becomes a little less car-pilled. But for now, thanks for watching. May y'all have a fantastic day.